Australia's future mobile phone services have been thrown into chaos today when telco TPG abandoned plans to roll out a 5G network. It comes as its Chinese supplier Huawei was indicted in America on criminal charges of fraud and industrial espionage.
China's Huawei, the largest maker of mobile phone networks in the world, is accused of conspiring to steal sensitive US technology.
In 2012, Huawei began a concerted effort to steal information about a robot that T-Mobile used to test mobile phones.
Also charged, Huawei's chief financial officer, Meng Wanzhou, daughter of the company's founder. She was detained in Canada in December and faces 30 years jail if found guilty of all these new US charges.
And these cases make clear that as a country, we have to carefully consider the risks that companies like Huawei pose.
Well, it's impossible to be a big company in China and not find yourself intimately tied up to the Chinese Communist Party and to the Chinese intelligence services.
The US legal action coincides with Australian telecommunications company TPG saying it will no longer go ahead with its rollout of a 5G mobile phone network. That's because it was set to use the Huawei equipment, which has now been banned on national security grounds. TPG's plan for a $600 million 5G network was already in doubt because of a proposed merger with Vodafone that was judged to potentially hurt competition.
We take note of today's development and we'll feed that in, but as I say, there's other considerations at play, particularly the longer term evolution of the communications market.
We said that when Huawei was excluded from the 5G here in Australia, it would mean higher costs for telco operators to build their networks. It would be higher costs for consumers.
But as allegations from intelligence agencies about the risk of spying escalated, Huawei countered with a charm offensive from its newest ambassador.
All I want is a good phone.
Yeah.
I don't really care where it comes from.
Ross Greenwood, 9 News.